HSN.
The month is continuing here at HSN. Hope you're having a great day. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and we are delighted because part of Gem Month, we always are thrilled to welcome back Chaco Canyon. And Chaco Canyon is all about true 100% handcrafted, gorgeous, one-of-a-kind, Southwestern influenced, one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces. Our #1 selling gem, of course, and it makes sense, is that of turquoise. So you're gonna hear a lot about specific areas where particular turquoise come from, how it's influenced. Obviously, there's Jennifer Wan, who we're gonna introduce you to. How many of those influences also go back to the wonderful styles and silhouettes that we share with you, including a quick 2-minute special on this beautiful turquoise 5-row band ring at a special sale price. It is extremely, extremely limited. I have a handful of a matching cuff bracelet, which we don't see very often, but it's specially priced today at $119.90. It was originally $179.90, and this ring appraised at over $300. And right now, I'm just gonna double check on size availability, free shipping, and 4 or 5 flex payments, as just about every single Chaco Canyon piece that you're gonna see in the next couple hours is available with that additional flex pay, 4 monthly flex payments or 5 with your HSN charge card. Jennifer Wan is our guest expert, and I'm always so excited to have you back. Good to see you, Jennifer.
Good to see you too.
Looking wonderful.
You too.
Jennifer works one-on-one with all of the craftsmen that hand create each of these beautiful pieces. And you get to learn so much insight about where their passion is, where, you know, just even their amazing talents, how it's been passed down from generation to generation. So we love hearing your stories. And
Thanks.
I know that many of them are watching, if available, right now.
Oh, yes. The artists always watch, and they love to hear the stories too as well.
And that's why they love hearing when you call in and share your testimonials. So definitely, how many years now has Chaco
17.
Canyon? Is it 17 years? Yeah. Exclusively here at HSN. So please do we love to hear your testimonials. Absolutely. Give us a call if you've had any of our Chaco Canyon in the past. Usually we have 6 through size 12. I know quantities are very limited in this band ring at this point. Okay, 6 through size 10. Quickly in these last few seconds, and I hate to ever do that, but we're talking Kingman turquoise, and we do have a handful of the matching bracelet, but a little bit about this inlay of unique turquoise in this all sterling silver, Jennifer.
The artist there is Beavis Massey, and for the cuff, it's Anson, and they're from Zuni, New Mexico. And so what we're doing is we're branching out into the next tribe, and what they're doing is we're bringing their artwork into HSN.
Isn't that fabulous? Oh, really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
On top of the jewelry?
Yes.
When's that going to be?
Actually, it's some of the artists we've seen before, and we're bringing in newer artists in each and every day.
Terrific. Oh, I love to hear that. I just showed you the matching cuff bracelet, which is available, but very, very limited as well. Are you kidding? $299.90. This appraised at over $800, and this also will qualify for our no interest, no payments with our HSN charge card, VIP financing for the next 12 months. So please inquire about that. It's also available with 5 or 6 monthly flex payments. What a treat that is. My goodness. Huge savings and a great appraisal and an amazing sale price today. 525-635 is the item number. And we are going to jump directly into our beautiful, I'm going to say this, 2 minutes, Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. And I say that because that mine has been closed for several years now and is incredibly sought after, and Sleeping Beauty always has been because it's known for that amazing robin's egg blue, that gorgeous clean blue, that high blue that we look for and love so much in beautiful turquoise. So perfect example here. They're available at $99.90. They're brand new. And I will tell you, I have 5 dozen. That's That's how limited they are. Tell us a little bit about these.
I love these. Just looking at them, they're truly a piece of they're a work of art. And the artisan here, her name is Miranda Pinezza. She's from the Zuni Reservation. And when you look at this, you're going to see that along the whole earring in itself, each stone is shaped and cut along the silver plate between the stone just to fit it just right. So it's just like a perfect puzzle piece that you see there. And it's something that when you look at it, it's just looking at it on, you know, on TV here, it doesn't do it justice. When you get it in person, it's just so beautiful.
And you might be thinking, well, how can this possibly be Sleeping Beauty if the mine is closed? And of course, it was the most sought after for many, many years. And then when the mine closed, oh my goodness, it was like, forget it. I mean, it's really like liquid gold now. But these are basically, they're parcels. And thankfully, having this relationship, you know, with Jennifer and the craftsman, these are parcels that they have had and have had for many, many years. I mean, they're limited. That's why we only have, like I said, we start off with only a few dozen of these, but they brought to us and gave to us every bit that they possibly could. So to do this kind of clean setting, like you were mentioning, that has to be done by hand. It's the only way. Everything has to be precisely measured and set by hand, all in precious metal. Great size. We're looking at about 1 7/16 in length, and just about 1/4 of an inch side to side, all sterling silver, all handcrafted. $30 off. Hopefully you're able to get yours. It's one of the only, and I'm going to be honest with you, Sleeping Beauty turquoise that we're going to see this afternoon. This is about it. Now, I've been wearing these fun earrings. I think these are just dynamite. Very much that of the Native American, you know, favorite inspiration in doing specialty designs. In this case here, it's the Thunderbird. And it's been a while since we've had the Thunderbird back. I know in the past we've done, you know, different styles and cuffs and rings and a handful of earrings, but it's been several years. So this is brand new today, and they're $59.90, all handcrafted, precious, beautiful sterling silver, and gorgeous turquoise nestled right in the middle in a princess or square shape, and available with 4 or 5 flex pays. So those are still to come. 578-903 is the item number there. Well, I know many of you have been asking about the turquoise heart-shaped ring that I've been wearing. I was wearing it throughout my Sporto Hour, and not only you, but those here have grabbed my hand and said, oh my goodness, I love that design. I love the size. I love the silhouette. It's a heart shape. It's turquoise. You never see anything like this. And I'm like, oh my goodness, well, let me take it a step further. It's handcrafted. It's part of Chaco Canyon, and it's $69.90. So many of our folks here at HSN, who are huge fans of handcrafted Chaco Canyon jewelry, already pre-selected this. It's something that's unique, it's different, it's a wonderful size, it's a beautiful way to say I love you, and we do have sizes 5 through 12 currently. Tell me a little bit about this, because this is like out of the norm for what we typically see in Chaco Canyon.
When you look at this, you are looking at a symbol of love, and the artist here is Cal Kalestiwa, and he says that when you look at this, the hearts to the Zuni people can mean many different things, and it could represent a strong heart of the warrior, or it can either represent the silver going out in many different directions, as you would think of it as the breath of life.
That. And let's talk about Zuni. For those who are just tuning in and saying, okay, I see Zuni up on the screen, I hear Jennifer talking about it. Tell us about the Zunis.
The Zuni tribe out in New Mexico, what we're doing is we're branching out into the different reservations, especially the Zuni people. They're well known for their needle pinpoint work in turquoise jewelry, and especially the silver inlay work they do in their cuffs and a lot of their jewelry making. And each individual person has their own distinct style of jewelry making, and that could be their ancestral work too as well. So what the Zuni people are doing is that they're teaching their younger ones and people who want to learn out on the reservation the art of silversmithing. So they want to keep that culture alive with them.
And they are doing a beautiful job at
Yes.
just that. We have just about 2 minutes. This is another one. Well, you know what? I'm going to sound like a broken record because of the hand craftsmanship of the Native American Indians that Jennifer works with, that we have been so honored to have this relationship with now many of the same craftsmen for over 17 years. all of these pieces are limited. So we don't bring in thousands and thousands of any one piece. It's just really an impossibility because of the nature of the way they create these beautiful pieces. This is a great example of that. Going back to the beauty of the turquoise, the wonderful, unique shaping. How many times, and I collect crosses, I collect hearts, but especially in rings, it is very, very difficult to be able to see, you know, from afar, a shape of a heart and say, oh yeah, that's a heart. You have to get really close because it's difficult to actually cut, whether it's a gemstone or in this case, you know, in here, whether it's metal, it's the shaping of the design. This is all done by hand. So it's hard to do that, you know, that lobe on each side to make it look like a genuine heart. This, I mean, I could be clear across the room and know that that is a perfect heart on the hand. So what's so neat here is that you have a perfect way of expressing how much you love someone. It's the birthstone for our December girls out there. So what a perfect gift. What a wonderful way to introduce someone young to their first turquoise piece, or to educate them on, you know, Native Americans and their craftsmanship and the importance of, you know, design.
Love and just being there for each other.
Yeah, and you're going to hear so much of that. So I do have size 5 through 12. I have now fewer than 10 remaining in your size 5. We took $10 off, and we're offering it with 4 or 5 monthly flex payments, 581-866. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. So many of you have been asking about my statement ring. It is, well, it's just back in stock, and that's another thing we don't do very often. This, almost every review, if you have a moment, was given a perfect 5-star, so, and for good reason. We brought it back at a very special holiday price at $169.90, and we're featuring it with 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. This is what the true standard of Chaco Canyon is, and if you are to go to New Mexico or one of these very refined special boutiques, you would easily be spending over $300. Probably much more than that, to be honest with you, for that much metal and that size and that in quality of turquoise here. But we do have sizes 5 through size 12. It's going to be coming up for you. If you want to get a head start, I recommend, please, that you do. It's 554-033. That's sold out in, like, I want to say 3 minutes last time we offered those, Jennifer. So I'm glad. Thank you for
I know. I love that ring.
And when I say last time, that was like, oh my goodness, probably a year ago. I mean, that's how long it takes to get, if we're able to, you know, one of the reorders back from Chaco Canyon. Brand new. How fun. You know, this could be part of, and we don't have in Chaco Canyon what we call the gallery collection or boutique collection. If we did, that elevated fine jewelry look, this bangle would be definitely in that category. It is extraordinarily difficult to create this type of setting of the stones of this gorgeous Sleeping Beauty. I can't believe it's Sleeping Beauty. Turquoise, and we're offering it not at $385, but at $209.90 only here at HSN. Nice thing is the full cuff, beautifully polished, finished in the back, stamped in beautiful gold, or excuse me, sterling. Hi, Mary. Mary's our lovely model, is going to be joining us. And then also featured with 5 monthly flex payments. Cuff bracelets are typically our #1 silhouette in Native American handcrafted jewelry from Chaco Canyon. Please tell me about this Sleeping Beauty fabulous cuff bracelet.
This artisan here, her name is Claudine Halo, and she's from the Zuni Reservation. And when you look at this, again, it's all Sleeping Beauty. The Zuni people love Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but yet, since the mine is closed, it's so very hard to get Sleeping Beauty. So what they do is they work with what they can get. And when you see this, you're going to see the lightning bolt just shoot through the cuff there in itself. And the lightning bolt is a meaning between having the connection between heaven and earth, because you see that flash, you see everything just come out into view, and you see images in the sky. It could be a cloud, it could be a heart, it could be just an image of someone standing there that you've known before. And so they say Father Sky is there to protect you, and so that's what you see there.
And that's how this all, there's
Yes.
a story to everything, isn't there,
Yes.
Jennifer? I mean, honestly, I was mentioning if there was, what we call a boutique or gallery collection. This piece here would absolutely, I mean, this would be regarded in that, you know, category.
Oh, yeah.
And in the, I can't think of the name. I want to say boutiques, but New Mexico, they're trading posts. Trading posts. Something like this would be under lock and key, especially being Sleeping Beauty, correct,
yes.
Jennifer? If I was, you know, to come and I want to, you know, purchase something from a Native American, handcrafted, this is the refined type of look that you know is extremely valuable, but that, you know, besides that, so special in the design work. Something very rarely seen is that inlay, because very few people are, I wouldn't say can do that type of setting, because it is so tedious and so difficult, and the precision has to be, I mean, there can be no mistakes whatsoever, because the stones would fall out.
No, because when you look at this, it's like it's a puzzle piece, a perfect puzzle piece, and just if one of the stones happened to fall out, it just everything else would just happen to just get, you know, discombobulated on there. And when you look at this, so what the artisan would do is that they would work in their mind what the design would look like. They would, different artisans would also glue the stones to their hand or their fingers and work around it and grind each and every piece perfectly and fit it around the silver lining that you see there. So everything is made with love.
Oh, well, you have love coming your way here, and really a unique, specialized piece. Let me mention again, the setting, and most importantly, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is absolutely, right now, they're asking the premium for. You can't find it, and especially not in quantity like we're bringing to you here in that real refined, fine jewelry look. Okay. Couple things I want to mention that are also going to be coming up. I just feel like I am decked to the nines here today, which feels so good. This is going to be coming up, and we all said the same thing. There has to be a mistake here. $139.90 for Kingman turquoise, all handcrafted, beautiful sterling silver. We have this available in small dash medium and medium dash large. So we do have 2 custom sizes. It's available at a special holiday price at $30 off. Also available with 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. That's 578-893 is the item number. That's going to be coming up, but also highly, highly, highly popular already. So not a surprise, to say the least. You don't find cuff bracelets in that price range, especially with that much workmanship. Now, we previewed our Thunderbird brand new turquoise drop earrings, and already have had a tremendous response, and they're $59.90 holiday priced. A couple of things I also want to mention, speaking of holiday, so if you, this is the final visit before 2018 with Chaco Canyon and Jennifer. She has one more show coming up later tonight. So if you're saying, I know, I want to treat myself or someone that I love to handcrafted, beautiful, beautiful jewelry with meaning, this is the time to take action. We've extended our return policy for holiday gift giving until the 31st of January, 2018. So I say that because what a beautiful gift to give. And we want to talk about the meaning of the Thunderbird, the artisan who handcrafted these, and the option, once again, the 4 or 5 flex pays while quantities last. Tell me a little bit about this. It's been a while since we've had the Thunderbird back.
It's been a while.
Jewelry.
When you look at this, you see the image of the eagle, Thunderbird, and the sky stone that you see there. The artisan here is Sharon McCarthy. And when you look at this, the eagle is a representation of freedom, of being strong, of strength. And the eagles are used, the eagle feathers are used in different ceremonies to provide blessing and strength to the one who is being prayed over. You happen to find a feather out, floating about, that is someone who has gone before and coming back to visit you. So you're supposed to take that feather and keep it with you, because that's the soul of someone who has gone on before and that has come back to see you. And when you see this, they say that when it starts to rain, what the eagles do is they fly above the rain so they won't get rained upon, and they are revered to be very strong creatures. And according to lore, they say that when the eagle flaps its wings, that's when you hear the thunderclap. and that's the eagles. The Thunderbird is also a version of a father, you know, teaching someone a lesson. So you're not supposed to be scared when you hear the thunderclap. You're just supposed to sit there and listen and pay attention to, you know, what's going on to you in your surroundings.
So when the children are there and you hear the thunder, this would be definitely a story.
Yes, and you're just supposed to sit there quietly and listen.
Were you told that story as a young gal?
When it would rain on my reservation when I was growing up, my great-grandmother would tell us to put the blankets over all the mirrors and just sit there and listen to the thunder. And she said that when every single time that happens is that you're supposed to pray and for your family, for you know, new crops to come in, for the water to replenish the earth, because every time you listen to the thunder and you see the lightning, is that, you know, Father is paying a lesson to everyone that's out there, you know, about what's going on, and just to listen to your surroundings.
What a wonder. I love that story. Yeah. Hence that, of course, of the Thunderbird, such an important symbol that we see in many Native American artwork. And to see it done in jewelry is, again, taking a whole different view of what the meanings of so many things in Native American culture are so special and have been passed down for centuries.
Oh, yes.
When you think about it. I mean, this is a perfect example of that. These are brand new today. We have 1 minute remaining. Please understand, every single piece is 100% handcrafted. This is Kingman Turquoise. These are bezel set by, everything's done by hand, finished by hand, polished by hand. These are a French wire post, so they're lightweight. They frame your face beautifully. They're a conversation piece, and we are so delighted to be able to offer, as we said, such a wide variety of handcrafted Native American jewelry that is exclusive here to HSN, that has been with us for HSN for the past 17 years. 578-903 is the item number. We'll keep you updated with everyone in the ordering process, maybe about 50 pair or so currently remaining. So congratulations to you there. Okay, this has been another one of our most popular Chaco Canyon cuff style bracelets that we've offered in the past. We are not scheduled to do a full presentation only because we only have a handful. They're very limited. Look at the color, that high blue of that Kingman's turquoise, the size of the Kingman turquoise, and this fabulous holiday price. It was originally HSN priced at $339. It's $259.90 and available with 5 or 6 monthly flex payments. And this exact bracelet appraised at $575. So what a beautiful, one-of-a-kind handcrafted piece that is. 536-229 is the item number. Well, much more of Chaco Canyon with their very final show of the visit is going to be coming up. Stay tuned.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN.
Turquoise is one of the most ancient and important gemstones to the entire gem society. Earlier deposits date back to 5600 BC. That means a lot of people have had access to turquoise over the centuries. But of any ancient civilization that got their hands on turquoise, it had to be the ancient Egyptians that did it right, literally draping themselves in carat after carat of this beautiful gemstone. How does turquoise form? Well, generally it takes place in very arid, dry climates, which is why we know that it is formed in the southwest, oftentimes along mountains. Elements will run down alongside the mountains and fill tiny cracks and crevices in the mountainside. After centuries and centuries of time, all of those elements combine and crystallize to create what we know as turquoise, quite literally a metamorphic gemstone.
Great information from Lamar Scott, who is our gem expert throughout the month of October here at HSN. Jennifer Juan is joining us. We're talking Chaco Canyon. Jennifer represents all of the amazingly talented craftsmen who handcraft these beautiful pieces. Now, we talked a little bit about the folklore and the stories of the Thunderbird and those earrings, which have been very popular. We'll keep you updated on availability there. But we also have another little treat here on our Thunderbird cuff bracelet that is available in 2 sizes, small-medium and medium-large. Typically, small-medium, we say, will adjust comfortably up to about a 7.5-inch length, and then the medium-large up to about an 8 3/4, 9-inch. So you have a lot of give there because it is a true open cuff. This is holiday priced at $219.90. We brought this in at $249.90, and this exact bracelet, 3 outside appraisals, appraised at $410 on the lowest of the 3 appraisals that we received. So a huge, huge special. And this is one of those opportunity buys where we are a tremendous throughout the month of October because of Gem Month, doing incredible percentages off of our brand new pieces. So this is in that category, and available 5 monthly flex payments. So that'll be $43.98. Your October credit would be charged, and then November it would be $43.98. So you can break those payments up, which helps a great deal, or add an additional monthly payment with your HSN charge card. So I asked Jennifer when I saw this, I said, well, is this the same Artisan? Because it looks like it matches beautifully. Who did the earrings? And you said no.
No, they're 2 separate artists, and the earrings were from Sharon, and the cuff actually is from Tom Lewis. So for Chaco Canyon, you have a variety of artisans who work together and just combine their unique talents, and this is what they get. I mean, it's almost like they're one person, you know, giving the same artwork out.
And this may not be the exact, this isn't the exactly, or this is the artist. Oh, okay, so that is him. So talk about their environment too, because I think it's so important that many of them work from their home.
They work from their homes.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot of their homes are located out on the Navajo reservation, one of the biggest reservations out there, and they're out on the rough. They live in their hogans. They could be about a good big family living in a one-room area. And so what they're doing is they're living together in unison. And a lot of them don't have electricity, so they work with tools that they've had, you know, for a long time, tools that have been given to them by their family members. And so what they do is that they sit outside, they get their inspiration, and this is what they come up with. Well,
and it's when we say treasures and works of art, needless to say, this is a perfect example of just that. And we've never done a Thunderbird in a full cuff before until now, especially to have it custom in 2 sizes. Medium large is just about sold out. Actually, I have now fewer than maybe 50 in both sizes, small dash medium, medium dash large. It's 578-932 is the item number. It's a great close-up. And you saw, I mean, just the materials and the area where the craftsmen are working with the tools that could be thousands of years old. Everything is hammered out. Everything is done. When we say handcrafted, there's 2 lines of jewelry here that is 100% handcrafted, and that's Chaco Canyon and J. King. So everything is done by hand. It has become a lost art, but boy, you know it. When you see it, for instance, beautiful, beautiful liquid, I call this liquid platinum, all done by hand. I mean, that's just something nobody takes the time to do. So we're so delighted that we can bring back the original handcrafted liquid silver necklaces in your choice. Now, I've been wearing this in the, I want to say the 24-inch. Yes, okay, we have the 18, we have the 24, and then we have the longer, we have the longest of the three is the 30-inch. The 30-inch is most limited at this point, but they're all back in stock. Every single strand, as we mentioned, the fluidity, the beautiful, look at this, reflection of that high polished sterling silver. Everything done, each little bead, and you'll see when we get close up, is all nestled together by hand. They are back in stock, all holiday price, 070 964. Okay, we knew it. Already, again, as it always is, a good portion of our elongated turquoise, Kingman turquoise ring has already been pre-selected. This is a customer pick at $219.90. And for Gem Month, we wanted to, if it was possible, bring back some of our most popular pieces from the Chaco Canyon brand. And this certainly was one of the highest, most requested, I should say, of all of our elongated boulder pieces. So I do have 6 through 12. It's available today at the best value we ever offered at $169.90 and available with 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. And the nice thing is, as I show you a little tour around the back here, it's as bold and as fabulous and as wow as this ring is. You'll notice that they kept the band, the shank on here, a tapered shank, so you can order true to size. A lot of time on the bigger bolder pieces like this with a thicker band, we recommend going up, you know, a higher size, 1 or 2. Not in this case here. But what I am going to recommend, especially if you need that size 6, you need the size 11, or you need the size 12, please don't wait too long on this one, especially with this wonderful savings, and what a rare experience. We want to hear about the story, want to hear about the craftsmanship. If you own this ring already, if you have a moment, we would love for you to share your testimonial. And no two will ever be exactly alike, correct,
No.
Jennifer?
No, when you look at this, you're gonna see the matrix in it. It's got a hint of brown. There's some that are completely blue, and there's others that are that have specks of black as well. The artisan here, his name is Greg Ghazi, and looking at this, he has paid homage to Father Sky. And when you look at the sky stone, he reveres it as a very sacred stone. And the different droplets that you see around the stone is a representation of rain, because out in the Southwest, you know that it's just a desert, a dry desert area. And so a lot of Native Americans out there, what we do is we pray for the rain to come to replenish the earth, and especially to feed the land. And so that's why a lot of our artwork is centered around nature and Mother Earth in itself, because she's the most sacred person there, and then we should protect her. And so a lot of the artisans there pay homage to her and Father Sky as well.
Well, we know, we've listened to you. You feel the same way. This has been a #1 favorite design and silhouette. The actual size, just to give everybody a little idea on here, because this is one of the biggest and boldest pieces in a ring that we're going to be offering today. As you can see, top to bottom, 2 inches in length, and then side to side, from the widest portion of the sterling silver frame of just about a full inch. Now, the Kingman turquoise that you're looking here is a 37 by 19 millimeter. That is a large, gorgeous, beautiful piece of turquoise. Now, in terms of turquoise as being one of the most valued, of course, American stones, but now becoming one of the most precious stones in that category, when you get into these larger stones like we're showing you here, that's when you start really seeing the prices escalate. Very rarely do you see, I mean, this could be part of a frame. That's how large it is. So rarely do you see something of this caliber in a jewelry piece. So that's why, to be able to bring it back from the Kingman mine, of this beautiful, impeccable quality, all handcrafted, for our, last show of the year of 2017, our last, I should say, visit of the year of 2017 for Chaco Canyon. And Chaco Canyon, in terms of our other jewelry brands, this is not a brand that is here, 6 to 10 times a year. we're fortunate if Jennifer is here 4 times a year, but only because of the nature of the fact that this is handcrafted jewelry, is that each one of these pieces is custom made to order. Each piece is created with incredible passion and love. I mean, that's, you know, the beauty of what you're receiving. And you know when Jennifer's here and she can share the stories of the artisans and the designers and is there with them in many cases. And you've actually seen their families grow.
Yes.
You've seen, you know, sons become artisans because of, you know, just the nature of what you were saying, watching their fathers and their grandfathers in the shops creating these beautiful pieces and pass down those talents to them.
Oh yes, just going out to the Navajo reservation. For me, I was mainly on my reservation, the Apache reservation, and I never knew turquoise could be turned into something beautiful. My first time going on to the Navajo reservation, seeing men and women adorned in turquoise was just breathtaking. I mean, the earrings, the cuffs that they had, bracelets, and even on their coat shoulders, their little pinpoints, they had turquoise, you know, all around from head to toe. And for them, it was more of a statement piece. And for them, it was just like their everyday diamond. Looking at this, who wouldn't want to wear something like this? I mean, men and women, you know, this could be a unisex piece too as well. And so just having something sacred that's there to protect you, that's what they wear every single day. And so something like this is, you could be handed down, you know, from generation to generation in your family. I still have pieces that my great-grandmother has given me that still look good like this to this day too as well.
Were they mostly the bolder pieces like this?
The bolder pieces, especially the elongated rings. I said before that she used to say that it was to not hide something from someone, I guess you can say. So you'd be truthful and open, have your hands out, because if you have your hands balled like this, you tend to hide something. And so that's why she wore a lot of elongated rings, and I never knew that until later on. And for me, when I get nervous, you know, my hands would be in a fist, and then I think about her, and you have your hands relaxed and outward, just to show respect.
Certainly, and then, like you said, to show, I mean, that's why she would wear the bolder pieces, and her hands would be open, the elongated, and yet, uniquely enough, and I'm wearing one of the smaller of the sizes, it is so comfortable.
Yes.
You know, don't be afraid if you say, well, you know what, I love the way it looks, but I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to wear this. And interestingly enough, size 5 and 12 are our most limited. Once again, they're going to end up selling out in the next minute or so. Look at the profile shot. This fits like a glove. It is, I mean, you can see, move, I can bend my fingers, no problem whatsoever. I could put on a pair of gloves and nothing would catch on here. Even the framework is just it's just meticulously done and really works with the size and the caliber of one of the largest turquoise rings that we have in the entire category of Chaco Canyon. It's sold out almost a year ago, so we went, you know, back and said, please, if you were able to before, you know, maybe your final show before the holiday season, ask the designer, and this is the designer, as you said earlier, Greg Yatzey, could he do it again? And every single piece has to be custom sized, custom made to the sizes we offer, 5 through size 12. And that's another unique feature that you can only get here at HSN, that a lot of times you only have, you know, the option of a size 7 or a size 8, right?
Yes.
Here we have something for everyone. Extremely popular once again. 4 flex pays makes all the difference in the world, and a big congratulations. You talked about the ring that people see clear across, you know,
make you want to grab your hand.
Stadium.
Yes.
It does want to make you grab your hand. You're right. Okay, well, this is another just exquisite piece with this amazing attention to detail in the setting of this, like almost a sun face, if you will, in the way that it's designed. It is. This is the pendant. It's brand new today. That is available holiday priced at $239.90, appraised at $445, and will be, if any remain, $269.90. So another tremendous savings here. We have 5 monthly flex payments, a beautiful size in terms of length. We're looking at about 2 7/8 in length, and a little over an inch, about 1 1/8 of an inch side to side. side. The chain comes with it. It's an 18-inch, beautifully handcrafted sterling silver chain that will be stamped USA, made in the USA, obviously, in most of the pieces in New Mexico. Correct, Jennifer? Yeah.
Looking at this, the artisan here is Barty and Sosi, and he is from the Zuni Reservation. And the sun face is generally crafted as a circular motif, and then the center inlay represents the face of the sun. And the forehead is normally divided into two sections that symbolize the existence of a person and a unique individual and also a part of a family. So when you look at this, the two sections also represent the non-stop cycle of sunrise and sunset. The lower part of the sun face contains rectangular eyes and a round mouth that, again, symbolizes the continuity of life. The face is also surrounded by a feather-like design.
Pretty, and I put into the shot too to show you. This is a very limited specialty piece. I have a cuff bracelet to go back with it, and at this point, brand new, we were able to bring in well, I shouldn't say. We probably brought in about 90. We have fewer than 40 remaining. We have the necklace, and if you notice, the necklace here is a double strand. If we come up a little bit, there, that's perfect, of a snake chain, a snake-like chain, because it's all finished by hand. Another thing I wanted to share with you is the size of the bail. So a nice elongated opening that you can, obviously interchange. You could put a cord, you could do ribbons, you could do even, smaller pearls if you want, or beads, however you want to showcase it. It would work beautifully. There's the backing, all handcrafted, individually hand set, just a beautiful piece with the necklace included. We'll let you know when that is completely spoken for. 578-924 is the item number. Now, we have the cuff of all cuffs coming up in just a few moments. 14 individual beautiful turquoise pieces making up this classic cuff bracelet. How pretty is that? And available today at $179.90. So with $20 savings, will be $199.90. And we do also have this custom sized at small, medium, or medium large. And I love the oxidation in the back because it really even pops the color of that high blue of the turquoise that much more. 578-890. So that's still to come. And a great everyday signature look. But before we do, we did a little preview here of our 3-stone cuff bracelet. And this has had such a huge response on hsn.com. I'm going to be 100% frank with you. We do not feature handcrafted Native American cuff bracelets featuring this quality of this beautiful turquoise. Very typically at under $150. Most of the cuffs, as you see, are going to be over $200, over $300. Occasionally, we'll see a $179, but to do this look, this size, this type of workmanship on the metal at $139.90, that really is beyond a treat. And if this is going to be your first bracelet, cuff bracelet from Native American handcrafted Indian, from right off, right from their home, right? This is a perfect way for you to treat yourself or someone that you love. It will be $169.90, and it did appraise at $270 from our 3 outside appraisers, taking, the lowest of the 3. For FlexPays, your first monthly payment, this is great. To get this home is $34.95. We love that. It is adjustable. That's what makes it fun, too. So I'm just going to put it next to my other little cuff bracelets. I can make it a little bit tighter. You can make it a little bit looser, whatever works best for you. Tell us a little bit about this brand new design here, the new artist. Was this one of our newer artisans?
No, actually, she's one of the artisans that we've had for a while.
Okay.
Her name is Sheena Jack, and when you look at this, it's for the Navajo people, the circle is a very sacred symbolism, because when you look at this, the circle of life to the Navajo people can have different meanings. You have the 4 stages of life, the 4 seasons, the 4 aspects of life, which could be spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and physical. You have the 4 ceremonial plants, the tobacco, sweetgrass, sage, and cedar. And you also, when you look at this, the circle represents the moon and the sun, which are very sacred beings to the Navajo people. And just recently, we had the eclipse. And so at that time, At that time, they say that the moon and the sun were going through their phase of mating. And so when that happens, the moon blocks out the sun. And so when that happens, the Navajo people say that that's when the earth begins to die. Mother Earth can't get her ray of sun, coming to her so she can be healed. And so when that happens, you're supposed to pay respect to, what has gone before and what is yet to come. And so when that is happening, they stay inside, they don't eat, they don't drink anything. And so for them, they're paying respect to her as well. So when the eclipse is over, the earth is brought back to life, making her reborn again. So then to the Navajo people, they give thanks to Mother Earth and celebrate the rebirth of all life and the creation, and everything is aligned back in place into the universe. So that's why the renewal of Earth and for all positive things to come is what we pray for.
Did they also do that
Yes.
from the last eclipse that we just had?
Yes.
So they did stay home and
Stay inside,
in
and you're not supposed to eat anything, drink anything. You're supposed to
that.
sit there and pray for all good things to come.
Oh, wonderful. Let's say hi to Tammy, joining us from North Dakota. Hi, Tammy. Thank you so much for holding on. Are you enjoying our Chaco Canyon show today?
I am.
Good. Wonderful. What did you choose, Tammy?
I got the statement ring.
Oh, it couldn't be named anything better than that, could it?
No, it couldn't.
Are you familiar with Chaco Canyon, or is this a first purchase for you?
This is actually my third or fourth purchase. I've been an HSN customer for more than 15 years, and it has been a life mission for me to own a couple pieces of Chaco Canyon, and last year I started purchasing pieces. Up to now, my favorite piece has been the other statement ring I bought from Chaco Canyon, which was a long piece of turquoise with the blue topaz charm.
Oh, wow.
Dangling on it from last summer. And now when this one came on today, I was like, oh, there's my next statement ring.
Oh, well, I'm taking it then that you said it was a dream of yours to own a few pieces, so it's met your expectations that you're coming back and you're ordering more.
More than.
Yeah.
The quality is fantastic. I am very appreciative of the fact that it is American made. It's really high quality silver because I have very sensitive skin and I don't react to the silver. And it's American turquoise, and that means a lot to me. My husband and most of the men in my family are veterans, and American made really means something to our family.
You bet, and God bless them, and thank you. And I'm so happy that we've been able to help you with getting a few pieces, that you've loved them and you made a wonderful choice.
Yes.
I can't wait for you to see this ring in person, Tammy.
Enjoy.
I cannot wait.
Well, enjoy, wear it with much happiness, and we thank you so very much for sharing your day with us.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye, Tammy. Tammy, coming back, this is now her fourth piece from our Chaco Canyon collection. And, she brought up many great points. In fact, that she loves, just the heritage of American made and Native American, and really the stone that represents the United States more so than any other gemstone is that of the beautiful American made turquoise. And boy, if this is not a perfect representation between the statement ring, which has been so popular in 5 through 12, and then the opportunity. I mean, cuffs have always been, I said this earlier, one of our #1 categories from Chaco Canyon. And it's perfect because you get to appreciate it every time you look down at your hand, as does everyone else. Cuff bracelets in general there's more material, there's more metal, there's a lot of labor involved, so they're typically much more expensive. So to go into this category to get this type of look, and uniquely enough to be able to get that high blue color, you can see, obviously they're all going to be, no two will ever be alike because of the hand craftsmanship and Mother Nature of the turquoise, but you can really appreciate the high blue color and the uniqueness of the round shape and the wonderful story of the eclipse.
Yes, just each and every story is different, and I just love listening to the artisans who tell me, so I'm glad to let you know too as well.
Well, we love hearing it, and great holiday price, so thank you. Small-medium, medium-large, 578-893 is your item number, and that's brand new, and you can really see that metal work too as we get close up there, so thank you so much, everyone. Want to mention our HSN gift card, so if you know someone who loves Southwestern jewelry and you're saying, I don't know, I really want to get them a piece, but I think it'd be better if they choose it themselves. Then ask about our HSN gift card, and they can choose anything that they would like from any of our categories here at HSN, and we have all different denominations. We are back with more Chaco Canyon, and boy, do we have special surprises coming your way. Stay tuned.
Get inspired to cook simple, elegant meals at home with a brand new collection of kitchen tools, designed, tested, and proven from the experts at Food & Wine. Don't miss Food & Wine, tonight, only on HSN. Paris on HSN.
When it comes to wearing turquoise, the bigger, the better. Feel free to go wild with really large pieces of jewelry because turquoise naturally forms in these large rocks. Also, because it's cool to the touch, it's the go-to during those hot months when you want to cool down. For a more consistent look, also try turquoise alongside other more organic feeling gemstones, such as fire opal, maybe a cabochon tanzanite, or kyanite works really well.
We're celebrating Gem Month all throughout October here at HSN, and boy, do we have some great special. Our #1 top-selling jewelry brands like that, of course, Chaco Canyon, handcrafted, Native American, beautiful, one-of-a-kind jewelry. And we have one of those staples that has always been a #1 request, especially to either, you know, simply wear on its own or to accommodate any of your beautiful pendants that you have, and that's the liquid silver necklaces. So they're all finally back in stock, where we're featuring, I took the 24-inch. You can see the missing link there. We have the 18-inch, and then we have the 30-inch, and I'm wearing that matinee length, which is 24 inches. And for the holiday, we are specially pricing each and every one of these, available with 4 monthly flex payments. It is the most comfortable, the most reflective of all beautiful necklaces. It's like wearing multi-strands of liquid silk around your neckline. It gives off a reflection and a beauty that almost dances in the light. And that's, you know, everybody who gets these at home and has taken the time through the years to write a review is exactly what they say. It's my favorite necklace. I wish I had every length. I wish I, you know, could go ahead and layer them all. Each one of these are individually handcrafted. Every single strand that you're seeing here, they're little like tubular beads. So difficult to do. And in Southwest, liquid silver is best known for very high-end, classy couture looks, isn't it, Jennifer?
Oh, yes, it can go with any type of pendant that you have.
And that's for sure, or by itself as a standalone. Alrighty, so it's a quick special. Just want to make sure you had the information. It's 078964. Always a customer pick, and available today, holiday priced, and 4 flex pays or 5 with your HSN charge card. We're breaking down your payments at the bottom of the screen when you shop using any major credit card. So thank you. And we have a brand new 13 stone Zuni, and don't mind me, I'm changing out my earrings because our Thunderbird earrings that I was wearing are just about sold out. But this is brand new today, and we previewed it one time, and already a tremendous response. It's $179.90. I know, Jennifer, you've been wearing this one as well. We do have two sizes, your small, medium, and we have your medium large. Again, traditionally saying small, medium up to about a 7 1/4 or 7 1/2 inch wrist, and then your medium large up to about an 8 1/4, 8 3/4 inch, but it is open in the back and it is adjustable. And this one is also holiday price. And this is the very last visit with Jennifer and Chaco Canyon Handcrafted Jewelry for 2017. So it's a time to, you know, start thinking about securing, you know, obviously the holiday prices and the extra flex and all the goodies that are going on, but really thinking about a very special treasured gift to give to someone. Tell us a little bit about this new silhouette here in a cuff bracelet.
The artisan here, her name is Loretta Delgarito. She's one of our master silversmiths. There she is.
Yeah,
One of my favorite persons too. She was the first person to smile and be inviting and telling me her stories, how when she's working on a piece. And what you see here is that this is the first time she's working with a small, tight bezel setting. And just like the Zuni people, what she's doing is she's doing this for the Navajo people. And when you look at this, she says that it represents the sky stone, and also it reminds her of the oxidation that you see there, like the birds that fly up to the sky.
I can see that. And she does a lot with the oxidation, where it's a little bit darker. That's like darkening of the metal in the back here. But knowing that every single, look at each and every one. There's 13, which I'm sure is a semblance of something important. Good luck, right? 13 perfectly matched, beautiful oval shape turquoise that are these oval beads that are hand-shaped in these wide, look at the sterling silver, even those beads are high polished in between those. So all Kingman turquoise, anywhere from 5 by 2 millimeters in size, so individually hand selected. This exact cuff bracelet, in terms of the quality of the turquoise, of the amount of turquoise, of the amount of silver here, this appraised for $400. So another huge special. And I do want to mention that this is another one of our elongated favorite rings that, thank you, Jennifer and the craftsmen, that were able to, I know it was not an easy task, but get this one back in stock too. So that'll be coming up a little bit. I was wearing it yesterday, as a matter of fact, and many of you asked me on Facebook, when is it coming up? And I thought, Chaco Canyon coming up tomorrow with Jennifer Wan. So that'll be another featured piece. But this bracelet, simple, classic, every day. This is actually even the larger one, and I have about a 6 about 6 1/2 inch wrist. So just to show you that you can absolutely custom size this and not worry about the stones popping, not a problem whatsoever. Having both lengths is another thing that we're able to custom do for you only here at HSN. Yes, if you were to go to one of the trading posts, as we said, or one of the special high-end, you know, boutiques where you find Native American jewelry, like we're sharing with you here, you're going to be paying $400 for that piece.
I love this because this is comfortable. For me, like just like you, our wrists are different. Mine is a bit of a larger wrist, and it's still got some give on it. And I was told with something like this, when you're putting it on, the sides right here are a little more malleable, and so you don't hold it up on top. What you can do is just kind of bend it just a little and to fit it along your wrist right there.
So she kept that in mind when creating this, by making this part a little bit wider and more malleable, so that you could custom to it, to the shaping of your wrist. How great is that? And this could be an everyday, wouldn't you say?
I have a lot of family members who have bracelets just like this, but they've had them for years, and the mothers have given it to their daughters, and this is something that I see every single day too as well.
Wonderful. And then there you can see this watch that sold out the first time we offered it. Very rarely do we do a watch. But we brought that one back in extremely, extremely limited quantities. That's still to come. I know we've had a lot of questions regarding that, so that'll be coming up in our next hour, and we'll be starting that in the next couple of moments. But in the meantime, brand new. Again, just to give you a little background, these are amazingly talented. Unfortunately, we just don't see this type of quality anymore in hand craftsmanship, in jewelry in general. Especially in Native American, where it's so limited. Native American influence jewelry like you bring to us here, so it's such a treat.
But what you're getting here is true Native American silversmithing artwork, and each piece, again, will come with a certificate of authenticity.
And I love that because Jennifer brings you into her home. It's like you just walked into the store and there is the artisan who made this, who's giving you the story behind them. And so that's been why this has been one of our #1 brands for the past 17 years. 578-890 is the item number. Now, as you're shopping along with us, here on television, we always welcome you to shop hsn.com at the same time to see all Chaco Canyon. And every day, we have what's called a brand new hot item. And today happens to be from Elite. And this is our 4-quart electric pressure cooker. Comes with great recipes. It's always a customer pick. And what a tremendous holiday price of $59.95. That's also going to be available with reduced shipping and 5 flex pays. That's item 538-845. So check out hsn.com every day. And every day we have a new hot item, which is something you don't want to miss. Well, we are going to present to you a very quick 1-minute special. It'll be the last special of our first hour of Chaco Canyon. And I know that we were showing this on our beautiful models earlier, and many of you were asking about it. It's extremely limited. It's definitely part of our couture collection. It appraised at $715. It will be $429.90, but we brought it in at $389.90, new on the day for holiday special pricing, and we're offering it with 5 or 6 monthly flex payments. It's 20 1/4 inches in length. You can adjust it as a nice lobster claw clasp, and it also is going to qualify